duo, namely Jim Robertson and David Trimble, and they were a hallmark of the 70s. The band members undertook a sponsored march from Enniskillen to Fivemiletown. That would have needed good shoe leather. That was 1977, and there were several grand draws where the first prize was usually a Ford Fiesta, and who could have turned down a Ford Fiesta? The two men were always relentlessly optimistic and committed to growing the band, and we'd like to honour their memory by playing the theme from the popular TV programme from the time, Hawaii Five-O. As they would say around these parts, there's a fellow behind me here who can beat a drum. Okay, so all this fundraising led to the purchase of the band's new marching uniforms in '78. Murley also started competing outside Northern Ireland for the first time. Michael really mentioned that. They went to Pontoon's holiday camp in Southport and at Breen Sands in Somerset. They were also now regularly competing in the Brass Band League of Northern Ireland, moving from junior to intermediate sections, competitions, as well as competing each year in the Northern Ireland Band Association contests. Continued success on the contest stage in 1980, we've moved into another decade now, saw Murley move up to the senior and championship competition sections in 1981. The band room was then extended and renovated in 1982 and opened by its first president, Mr. Sam Crawford. Murley enjoyed its first senior status success in the Brass Band League win in 1987, playing a piece called Tam O'Shanter's Ride. The band went on their travels again to contests in the Isle of Man in 1989 and 90, which were thoroughly enjoyed by everyone. On one occasion, that ever-resourceful pair, Jim and Davy, had to act as emergency chefs to assist a rather inept Basil Fawlty-style manager in the hotel. Now, William Lyons told the story slightly more colourfully. Okay, his version was, everybody came down to breakfast one morning, there was no breakfast. They inquired of the manager, who looked very embarrassed and said, "The cook's pissed." So, Davy and Jim had to get on their aprons and get the frying pan on and make the breakfast for everyone. The whole brass banding experience was brought to a worldwide audience in the 1990s with the release of a film, Brassed Off, and it featured a flugelhorn solo played by Tara Fitzgerald in that film. Murley would now like to present their version of a flugelhorn solo as we feature Robert Wilson as he plays Only in Sleep. And to take us up now to the interval, the band is going to play a piece from their 1980 recording, Murley in Concert, and that's going to conclude the first half. We'll have an interval of about 10 minutes, during which time you can rush to the bathroom, or you can go and mob Tony at the back and pick up your CD or the remaining vinyl covers. So, those magnificent men in their flying machines are going to take us halfway through.